This is an episode takeover. My name's Samantha, or you could call me Sam. We're at the greatest Minesota get-together, and it is the Minesota State Fair. So I'm super enthusiastic about it, which is why I'm here to help host. I'm with my fiancé, John. Go ahead and talk.
Okay, so this is apparently an episode takeover of Magical Travels with John. So if you want to go take a look at our video or my video from the last Minnesota State Fair, you can take a look at that. It'll be at the end of the episode. But I'm not a huge fair person, which is why Sam is a huge fair person, and she's taking over. I'll still be here getting some food, getting some drinks, here for the vibes, and we'll see how that goes. I see there's already a line over by one of the places I want to go for food. So
that's okay. State Fair is about seeing other people. We're good.
And being in a line forever for overpriced food. So we'll see how this goes. I know I always say that, and that's just kind of where I'm at. We'll see how it goes. Sam's going to be taking over. Pray for me in the editing suite when I'm doing that. But
also prepare for some awkward microphone sharing. We only have one mic.
Have one mic, yeah, because usually Sam doesn't want to help. So
I help. I'm the entire marketing team. Don't worry.
Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later. You guys go on with Sam. If you guys do really quick, or want to book a trip anywhere, you want to come out here to see Minnesota State Fair next year, or you want to book a trip out here, you can always reach out to me at jgalarowicz at keytoadventuretravel.com. Otherwise, usually we're doing things like, Disney trips, Universal trips. Epic Universe is fantastic. So anything like that, reach out to me once again, jgalarowicz at keytoadventuretravel.com. And here you go, Sam. And best of luck to you all. Best of luck to me. Best of luck to everybody. You're going to be in great hands, but who knows what's going to happen.
I found this Minnesota State Fair Museum or something. Never been in here, never even heard of it, but it's open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. during fair days. Let's go explore. These are kind of cool. It's talking about the different buildings at the State Fair. Okay, that's pretty cool. We all know that fireworks are one of the coolest things ever. Here you have an old fireworks suit. Oh, my bad. Filming issues. Fireworks suit. They used to use to handle the fireworks. That's pretty cool. PP's good safety. Good. This is both amazing and kind of sad. This is the Minnesota State Fair grocery game wheel from 1933. Essentially, it was one of those, I don't want to say plinko, but where you spin it and it lands on something. They were a little iffy on it because it has to do with gambling, which is obviously not a Minnesota State Fair thing. Other than that, it gave them a chance during the Great Depression to take a basket of different groceries home, and I think that's pretty cool. You get to feed your family and have a fun day at the fair. I definitely want to take note of this one. The whole on a stick thing at the Minnesota State Fair started in 1947 by Jack Carnes, which, he introduced the Pronto Pup, and then everyone needed food on a stick. Apparently in 2013, there were 70 different food items. I'm sure it's only gotten bigger and more prevalent since then. So we will check it out later, but there is horse and cow judging at the State Fair, which is amazing. But apparently in the early 1900s, competitors had to, this was apparently for grain and corn, my bad, but in general, competitors had to take out a $200 surety bond guaranteeing that the trophy would be cared for and promptly returned. Can you imagine having to pay for your own award and then give it back again? I think that's kind of interesting, but I suppose it is made from materials that are special. Pretty cool fact, though. These ones kind of look fun, too. They're different awards for Best Herd and Milk Breed, as well as Best Dachshund, and a skating trophy, Best Heifer Calf, and Best Bull Calf awards. I may not be very good at identifying metals, but they kind of look like brass to me. Like really old coppery brass. I don't know. Again, I could be wrong, but I like the little cow at the top of the big one. Right there. I like that guy. I had no idea they had this, but from 1964 to 2002, the fair had its own racetrack. Talk about Autopia back at home. I'm sorry about the glare, everybody. I can't handle the sun. That is an act of nature. But this is the original Fairchild costume. He's a gopher? I don't know. He's a mascot of the state fair. And his current one, I think there's a couple of mascots. They have different striped shirts and whatnot. I got to see him once, and I was really excited because I've never seen the mascot walking around before that time. That was like 3 years ago or something. But kind of cool that he had a nice big bow tie and everything. I think this floor map is just the coolest thing ever. And really, it hasn't changed much. Maybe some more buildings that were built. This is the fairgrounds from 1934. The Minnesota State Fair started in 1859, so long ago. I don't know how long the first one was, but apparently in 1919 to 38 it became 8 days. And then in 1972 to now, it's 12 days. So clearly we couldn't get enough of the fair.
Alright, so not really sure what Sam's been up to, but I'm feeling hungry, so had to stop over here at the Blue Barn. They have a new food item over here called the Sweet Squeakers, which is funnel cake, battered white cheddar cheese curds, lemon whipped cream, and a berry sauce. I can tell you right now, for the price that you pay at $14.75, I am not a huge fan. For the cost of it, $14.75, it's a lot of money for not a lot of food, but let's hope it's good. I hope it is. So I'm gonna have a bite of it here and see how it goes. I never thought I wanted a sweet cheese curd before. It was never something that much I wanted in my life. Usually, cheese curds you think of more of a savory dish. That's really good. They know what they're doing here. Cost is still too high, so for the cost of it, I'm still giving this a 4 thumbs up out of 5. Doesn't get that full 5. If the cost was a little bit lower, I think that I could easily recommend this to everybody. But the cost being basically $15, it's a little too high for me. All right, I'm gonna have a drink and then we're gonna pass over to Sam, who's gonna show some of the food that she got. But what I have here is the Aloha Ice Slushy, so passion fruit, orange, and guava frozen seltzer. So I love a good pog juice. It's always something which I love to get. So I am just excited to try this. It's frozen. It's not too hot. It's falling all over the place. That's just good. I'll sit there, just get it down. I mean, thank you. This is really good for those of you who love a good, who love a good tropical drink. It's just bursting with those tropical flavors. It's something that I love. It's also white. It's cold. It's frozen, so it's gonna be cold. It's not super hot today, but usually when you come to the state fair, it can get that hot. So that's actually a really good thing to go with. Now, I paid $17 for that. Once again, price here is a little high. It's one of the reasons why I don't like coming to the state fair. It's overly expensive. So with that said, it's still a 4 thumbs up. I know it's going to be so hard for me to give anything a 5 thumbs up because of the cost of what you're paying. It's kind of outrageous, but flavors are all there. It's good for that. It's unique for the cheese curds, definitely, but still really good. So I'm going to pass it over to Sam. She's got the French toast bites, and I'm also going to try them after her, but let's pass it over to her and see what she thinks of those bites.
All right, hi everybody, it's my turn. I am having a no product placement water. Pro tip, be sure to hydrate as you walk around the fair all day, especially if it's sunny and warm. John may have the pog, but I got that water. Still expensive, yes. How much was the water, John?
That's a good question.
The water was so nice.
$5.50. I've actually bought $7 water before in an amusement park. I'm not proud of it, but I have. So I guess the water is cheap for amusement park style. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna talk about my French toast. I actually need everyone to know that I hate Pop Rocks, and I ordered this knowing that there's Pop Rocks, so that's on me, I guess. But you know, I'm assuming any child would want this because it's got strawberries, it's got Pop Rocks, it's got whipped cream. So okay, let's have a little bite, a little nibble. I don't know how John eats a bite on camera and doesn't feel at least a little awkward.
Because I know I'm good at it now.
I'm just like, oh, you get to watch me chew. That's fun. Anyway, it was average. It was severely average. I feel like the French toast is very fluffy and big, but it's also just like there's so much going on in one bite that I don't know if it's just me, but like I've had better French toast, okay?
What would you give it out of 5?
All right, I give this, you do 0.5? I give this 3 blue ribbons out of 5 because the price is $12 for this and I don't feel like it should be $12. Like you do get a decent amount of food, but it's not good enough to be $12. And of course there's Pop Rocks, which by the way, can you hear them if I do this? Did you hear them? They're popping. Disgraceful. All right, we'll see you soon.
Okay, I'm gonna be very honest. I went up and got the food. When I came back with the food, I didn't know whose was whose. To be honest, I should have known by looking at them. It's pretty obvious as to whose is whose. But I initially gravitated towards the French toast because I'm like, oh, that looks great. It looks colorful. Apparently, I'm a kid at heart. Good. I see.
Every good person is.
You got some Pop Rocks on here. I'm actually very excited for that. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Let's give it a bite. The thing that throws the whole thing off, actually, and I'm not sure if it's the Pop Rocks or just the whip. Nope, it's the Pop Rocks. Those Pop Rocks have like a blueberry flavor to it, and it's throwing the whole thing off. The French toast is very good. It's light, it's fluffy, really good on that. Whipped cream, good. Pop Rocks, it's unique, but it's throwing the flavor of the whole thing off. And that blueberry, that artificial blueberry flavor, caking in with that French toast and that berry compote, it's throwing the whole thing off. Visually, it looks great. Those Pop Rocks add some color to it, some unique color to it. Oh. I'm actually really upset because like that's like 99% good, and that 1% is just throwing the whole thing off. So sadly, that gets a 2 thumbs up for me. It's very upsetting because it's almost like I could actually, like, if it wasn't for those Pop Rocks, I don't think the cost of that's too much for that compared to the $12.50 that we pay for that versus the $17 for my 2 skirts. I'm not too mad about the price there. It's just the flavor is just a bit off, and it's so upsetting. Like I don't know about you guys, but like sometimes you have some food and you're like, man, it's so good, and then just that one little thing that throws the whole thing off. I think that's more upsetting than having an overall bad dish because you know that they can get the elements that are good, and they just screwed it up because they wanted to make it, let me say, like they wanted to fairize the food by adding a unique twist to it. You don't need that. Just go with the flavors that you have. Forget the unique concepts. Don't, like, you have other things here that are good. Stick to what you know. Stick to what's good. Stick to the classics. They're classics for a reason. Don't overcomplicate a dish. It doesn't need it.
One of the best parts of the fair is people watching, but I refuse to force people to be watched by you guys. So watch me for a couple seconds. Watch people. Ooh, that's a cool shirt over there. It's a cool bucket hat. Very nice. Alright, well, I'm going to keep watching, but I'll catch you guys soon. This really explains a lot. I have successfully found something called the Chalk Block, and they have their own website. But look at this funky dunky chalk. Also, look at this cool state fair thing that they drew. I love that. But apparently I'm allowed to try it, so... I do a smiley face. I love the different colors it comes out as. It's like a surprise mix bag. You don't know what color is gonna hit. Isn't that so cool? I love it.
All right, had to make another food stop. So over by Lulu's, they have a caprese cheese curd. Now, I was under the impression originally that Sam would really like this because she loves caprese. I love cheese curds. It's kind of a mixture of both of our loves. And also, Sam made the comment, you just had cheese curds. Do you need more cheese curds? This is how you know I'm from Wisconsin. You always need cheese curds. So, I'm not sure what madness that she's talking about with not needing cheese curds. I think the bigger question is, have you had enough cheese curds? The answer is always no. But over here at Lulu's, the caprese cheese curd, I believe it was $11. I'll have to double check that. You guys are seeing it coming up here. You'll see the price. Overall, this meal, this snack, this food was a lot less than the Blue Barn. Throwing some shade over there, overpriced a little bit, but maybe not. We'll see. Let's give this a bite. I don't really know how to eat this. I'm going to try and get some of a little bit of everything on here because it kind of looks sad a little bit. These don't look like cheese curds. They kind of look like, I don't know, when I say like popcorn chicken. It's kind of what the vibe I'm getting right now, but just getting a little bit of everything on there. I'm not sure what the point of the bread is because you don't usually have like a bread bite with a caprese, right?
Sometimes they do
Sometimes, okay. So it's got the basil, the tomato, the balsamic vinegar, the bread. Let's give this a bite. Hopefully it's good. I mean, the thing which is, okay, I'll let you know right now. The thing that's already worrying me is you got the breading of the fried cheese plus the bread of the little cracker piece of toast here. Bruschetta? So this is the bruschetta.
I think.
You know, I would help if I looked at my phone and looked at what I actually bought because I took a picture. Anyway, Sam's right. She's usually right. So let's take a bite here, see how this goes. Okay, what am I supposed to be getting from this? From this little bruschetta cracker piece of toast. It's dry. There's not enough like tomato in there to like add that bit of like punch. You want that like bit of punch, that freshness punch that you get when you bite into that tomato with the caprese. That's not here because it's all cut up in a little bit, so there's no like freshness that's overly popping in. The basil, the balsamic vinegar was fine. I want to buy just the cheese curd. See how that goes with a piece of tomato. Okay, well, it's better than having it with this thing, but I hate to say this is a miss, but it is a miss. This gets a 2 thumbs up out of 5. The price is great. It's just there needs to be a lot more to it. It's not something that like I'm gonna like eat and then like be like, man, I have to go to the restroom. I'm sick. I gotta vomit. It's not like that. But it's just, is this worth getting when you come to Minnesota State Fair? Definitely not. So that's a sad dish. Sam, I'm sorry. I don't know if you actually want to try it now, but yeah, it's not what you'd be wanting because you love caprese, and it's not what I love loving cheese curds. It's just overall a miss on all accounts.
What are the thumbs?
Oh, two thumbs up.
Oh, did I miss it?
I think you did.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
So, I'm gonna try the cream ale, and I'm not sure if Sam, do you want to do it on camera or no? Sam will do it on camera because she's your host for this episode. As for me, this is the hot honey cream ale. I said on the app it was a mead. It's an ale. Not sure how big of a difference that's going to make for me. I do like both. So let's try. This is new for the fair. Was the caprese cheese curds. Ooh. That's fun. So you get that nice sweet kick at the end of it. That just kind of, I don't know, for me, because you think it's like a hot honey, like you want that sweetness to it. It just kind of makes you, I don't want to say giddy, but like you saw the reaction. I'm like giddy. I was happy having that. Really happy with that. So, that for me actually is going to get a 5 thumbs up out of 5. Probably, maybe, honestly, the only thing that might get a 5 thumbs up out of 5 the whole fair. That cost me $11 for that drink. I don't feel bad paying $11 for that versus the $17 I paid for the Pog drink, the Aloha Island slush. This I feel fine paying $11 for it. Fine for that. The price for the curds was also good. It's just the curds weren't good. Sam, I already know you're not going to like this drink as much as I do, but I want you to try both of them. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully you can get giddy trying it as well.
All right, hi guys. I don't know if I'm going to get as giddy as Jonathan did. That was very fun to watch from the sidelines, at least. Just he does not normally have that reaction when eating food. I don't know. All right. So caprese is something that I've loved my entire life. I'm a little snooty sometimes because I've had it in Italy before. So honestly, the best caprese is the one that it's tomato, mozzarella, basil, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and you just eat it, and it's such a fresh taste. It's like the best dish of the summer. So we'll see if this holds up at all. I can see what John's saying, where he's like, this isn't the caprese I know, this isn't fresh. I agree with that. It's not very fresh, but it's also not terrible. Like, I'm not the type of girl who usually goes out and decides to have cheese curds. They'll just show up near me because of John. And so I'll be like, yeah, I'll have some cheese curds, sure, because I know he loves them. So I eat all sorts of cheese curds just because of him, which is all right. That's what happens sometimes when you're in love and all that. Not to get too sentimental on you guys, but yeah, like I can taste the caprese aspect of this dish. I don't think it's the best that it could be. Even like fresh basil in this would be amazing. I gotta take one more bite to decide the ribbon rating. I took a little bit too big of I took too big of a bite there, but I think my overall blue ribbon rating for this is, I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5. I mean, I like it. I don't love it, but I would probably buy this to eat for lunch or something. So, all right. Question of the day: will Sam be as giddy as John? It's okay. The answer is no. Sam will not be as giddy.
It's not even a no. It's a big no. Like a flash of lights. No, he's overreacting or she's underreacting. I'm not sure which.
It's interesting flavor. It is very light. You almost taste the tiniest bit of heat at the end, but I would not call this mead by any means.
It's not mead. It's an ale. It's an ale.
But I remember we were expecting mead.
Yeah, correct. It said on the.
I love mead, so.
It said on the app it was gonna be mead, and then you got up there and it's an ale. So.
It's all right. It's a nice light summer drink. I wish I could do half ribbons, but John told me I can't. So I'm gonna give it a 2 blue ribbons out of 5.
guys, you are stuck with me for this next one. Sam does not like burgers, so she won't be trying this. She might be trying the ale that I got, but she will not be trying that burger. And based on how the burger looks, I don't know if I want to try it. It looks like a very average burger. Let's throw it up here. So this is Uncrustables burger. As you guys are seeing, it looks very average at best. But I also really like unique spins on a burger. Sadly, this isn't like a unique spin with the burger patty itself. It's just everything else that's adding to it. So we're gonna give this a bite. Let's see how it goes. I'm cautiously optimistic about trying it, but I'm not like over the moon excited to try it. For those of you who are Disney fans, they used to have, or they still might actually have, the All-Star movies, they used to have a secret menu, which was a donut burger. I thought that was a really unique, fun take on a burger. Probably bad after eating it. We'll see how this one goes. So it's got the Uncrustables on the top and the bottom, that's their bun. Then with all the burger, might be too much. Let's find out here in just a moment. All right, another problem. I don't think my mouth is big enough for this to fit in. Oh, it is, but not by much. So let's give it a bite. Hopefully it works. The pickles and everything, it looks like a lot, but let's find out. So here's the thing. I do like a good peanut butter and jelly burger, which is basically what this is. But it's giving you a lot more peanut butter and jelly because the Uncrustables actually, being the buns of it, which is just a layer of peanut butter. I like it. I think my biggest complaint is it's just kind of messy to eat. But, this is one of those things where they took a swing, it actually works. I have peanut butter all over my mustache. Versus the those Caprese cheese goods for me, which didn't hit the mark. This is hitting the mark. Once again, Sam's not gonna try it. She doesn't like burgers. Still, I'm gonna give it a 4 thumbs up out of 5. I wish it would be a little more meat to the patty instead of overall peanut butter. But that's that's the thing that just stops it from being a perfect state fair food. Once again, 4 thumbs up out of 5. And now let's go try that ale. All right, so like I said, the caramel corn ale from Coasters. I don't know who brewed it. I apologize for not knowing that. It's going to probably not be on the screen now, but I'm very excited for this. I think it's going to be great. I do love good caramel corn. I personally do have more of a sweet tooth, so let's see how this goes. I love caramel corn. Love it. I'm hoping for a good drink. Definitely more in the flips on the backside with that sweetness. Ooh, it's still good. I kind of wish I was hoping for more of a darker ale here than a lighter. So like for, I guess a nice hot summer day, this is gonna be what you want. I kind of wish it would be a little more darker. But once again, I'm gonna give this a 4 thumbs up out of 5. It's worth getting. I don't know if it's for everybody. You have to like sweeter things. If you don't like sweet things, then you won't like this. But overall, I think it's good. Let's head over to Sam, see what she thinks of this ale.
Okay, I'm trying the caramel corn ale. Is that what you call it? Okay. It doesn't smell like caramel corn. I need everyone to know. It does not smell like caramel corn.
Hey, so what's caramel corn smell like?
Caramel corn. Sugar.
Sugar?
Sugary corn.
Oh no, you're thinking about... Are you eating candy corn?
No, kettle corn, like the popcorn.
Okay.
Like the sweet popcorn.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're...
Candy corn would also smell different than that. You're right. It just tastes like ale to me.
Yeah, it doesn't have it tastes good, but
I'm like, is there caramel candy kettle corn? And the backside. I feel like it mostly just tastes the bitter ale part. Maybe my tongue is broken.
No, I don't think so. So what would you give it?
A 1 blue ribbon out of 5 blue ribbons. I'm not really a beer ale kind of girl, but you promised me something sweet and all I taste is bitter ale. Even the hot one was better than this. One of the best parts of the fair is watching the horse and cow judging. They do different races or even just, I don't know what you call it when you just say, oh, this is a good cow, but you know, kind of like a dog style of cow judging. It's my favorite thing to do. It's the best thing to do in the afternoon when it's really hot because there's AC in here. It's cool. There's a ton of seating. You can bring a little snack in and just chill out and watch the horses, which I promise are coming. Alright guys, we watched them compete I believe this competition was more about like how well the horse listens to them. They did some stuff around the ring and they did some forwards and backwards tricks in the middle. But John voted for the white one in the middle there, especially because his name is Indiana Jones, and I voted for the one on the end, on the far end. Let's see who wins. Judges are tallying their final opinions and thoughts and points. Not sure how they're scoring, but we'll find out.
All right, once again, this is one of our double judge classes. So let's start out with Judge Ziegler. In first place in the Ziegler car is team number 339, Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is being shown today by Aurora Rose.
John, yours got first.
Second place in the Ziegler car, number 329.
He's nodding enthusiastically.
And Blair Ashenberg.
Woo!
Third place, Judge Ziegler, number 340, Hanson's Beauty Ann. Zoe
All
Smith doing the handling up there.
Alright, John's got first, mine got second. Another good round has been judged.
Your first competitor, Santa Sansier, Buckeye WCF. I'm a cool skipper. Gerard going around those barrels, she needs energy. There you go, good tight one there, perfect. All right, one more, now you gotta bring her home, bring her back to the finish. Let her hear you. Boom, 18.643.
Alright guys, I'm taking back over. We're going into the horticultural building to look at one of my favorite things, the corn art. So we're going to head on in, take a look at some of the fun things in here. There's a sign coming up for the giant pumpkins, which there's a line for it. So let's actually go to the corn art first, because that always does have a line. But if I had to pick something I was looking forward to more, it is the corn. So we're going to head over, take a look at the corn. This fun building here always has a different theme every year at the State Fair. I don't know, looking at it right now, what the theme is, to be honest with you. I'm not going to try to take a guess. But I will say, last year's was more eye-catching. Where are we going? These are the questions that I ask myself all the time. Flowers. Yeah, I was just talking about the center theme, Sam, and I was talking about how I feel last year's was more impressive. Because this is more of a center. This is more, yeah, it's cute, the canoe. I like that it's being used for things like that. But I don't know, it's not really eye-catching. It kind of, minus the canoe, the outhouse right there, it kind of just looks thrown together a little bit too much for my liking. So, last year's was too chaotic though. So anyway, we're gonna go take a look. I keep saying it's corn art. It's called crop art. So we're gonna go in and take a look at some of the crop art here at the Minesota State Fair. Ready.
All right, hi everybody. I just wanted to ask some questions
Let's run a swing.
as we're on this swing. You can't tell, but it's supposed to look like an orange slice. No, I was trying to show them It's an orange slice, okay?
It's not an orange bird though, so it loses points for that. Loses points for not being an orange bird.
All right, question 1. What does the fair mean to you?
Look, what's good? I'm not from here. The Minnesota State Fair, I know it's considered the great Minnesota get together. It doesn't mean anything to me. Sorry guys, I'm not a fair person. I've had some good food, I've had a good time, but other than that, it doesn't mean anything to me. I know there's people who like put everything into this state fair, and I'm not judging like the talent or the dedication that they have. It just doesn't mean anything to me. Now, Sam, I know the state fair has to mean something to you, so what does it mean?
The state fair reminds me of my childhood. Growing up, it was my mom's favorite thing to do. I mean, it still is actually one of her favorite things to do. So just every summer, right before school, coming to the fair to top off the summer. So it means childhood, it means summer days, it means family to me. So a little bit more than nothing, I'd say.
Happy to have you all join us and be a part of our family on this trip. So thank you all for watching and being a part of our family on the trip. You said you have 3 questions, so 2 more.
Yes. Question 2. What is the best thing you've had at the fair of all time, not just today?
You know, sorry, I'm hearing Jimmy Buffett, which is making me want a margarita. Anyway.
Have you had a margarita at the fair?
I have not had a margarita at the fair. Well, apparently I have to have a margarita at the fair, and that music coming on right now was, this is Cheeseburger in Paradise, though. And I've already had cheeseburger. Not my favorite thing at the fair. Sorry. Look, I have to go with the Sweet Martha's cookies. I mean, when I think of the Minnesota State Fair, that's what I think of, is those cookies. So I guess
Really?
Yeah, so I guess if you ask me what does the State Fair mean to me, it means leaving with cookies. I'll let you know. Spoiler alert for a future, and I'm not sure actually when this is being edited in, so, or, hey, sorry that you already saw this, but I walked in today not wanting to get that tub of cookies. I told everybody, I was not going to walk away with that tub of cookies. I'm leaving with that tub of cookies. So, like, I don't know what it is. It's not like as bad as like a popcorn bucket being like, hey, you have to get me. I'm like, it's not like that, but it's still is drawing me in, and I'm gonna be leaving the bucket of cookies. So, not a bucket of cheeseburgers, but a bucket of cookies. So, what's your favorite thing that you've had?
I don't want to harsh your vibe, but I think the cookies are the best when they're warm. And after that, they're just okay. So leaving with the bucket of cookies is not as good as me eating about 60 of them right away.
I agree, but I'm not going to eat 60 of them right away.
I mean, I'm going to try.
Oh, you do you.
I'm going to try.
Not going to yuck your yum. What's your favorite thing?
So I actually knew I was going to ask you this question this morning, and I don't really have an answer. But the closest, listen. There are several things that I want every time I come here, but I don't know if that's because they're the best or if that's because it's my routine. Because, if you don't do your routine, then it feels like you missed out on something. So
speaking of routine, there is something that I kind of want to leave with now. Those I always call mousetrap. It's mousetrap cheese curds. Those are
more cheese curds.
More cheese curds. I know, right, guys? More cheese curds. I haven't had them yet, and I didn't. Good? I mean, that's another one where I'm like, I can't get it and go home with it. I mean, I can, but
they're not going to be
good. It's not going to be as good. I don't know. I guess between the cheese curds and the cookies, that's what I go to. Because being from Wisconsin, the Wisconsin State Fair, the cream puffs were always like the big thing there. So whenever I go to Wisconsin and down to Milwaukee for the State Fair, that's what I have to do there. Here, they sell cream puffs here, but do I need to get one here? No, it doesn't feel right. It feels like it's weird. It's kind of the same thing as like when I got the Dole Whip here a couple of years ago. Like,
It tasted like a Dole
it
Whip.
tasted
He
like a
was
Dole Whip.
floored and was upset that it tasted like a Dole Whip.
It tasted like a Dole Whip, but it doesn't have like when I get a Dole Whip, I can go watch the Enchanted Tiki Room. There's something special about that. There's not something special about getting a Dole Whip and being surrounded by people who are drunk or crabby or overly happy. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, people at Disney are overly happy, but no one's usually walking around drunk there. You're usually getting maybe into fights with people with strollers, which, trust me, you can still do here, but different vibes. Anyway,
My routine foods are the milk stand, having at least a glass of white, a glass of chocolate, and then depending on your vibes, having whichever one feels best for the third one. So at least 3 glasses of milk. And then I like the roasted corn a lot, and I like the fries.
Why haven't we got corn yet? No,
because I had it already.
I haven't.
But I have, and it was good. It was good.
I forgot about the corn.
I bet you did.
Well, now I didn't forget about the corn. Okay, anyway, this is the bad part about filming like our outro.
Is this an outro?
It feels like an outro.
I just thought it was good to put in.
I feel like this is more of an outro, recapping the fair. I haven't had the corn yet. I haven't had Martha's cookies. I haven't had a lot.
Our outro can't be in the middle of the video.
It's not. It's just being filmed in the middle. Anyway, your third question.
All right, last question for you. What is the worst food you've had in all of your fair experience?
Contrary to some popular beliefs, I do not go out of my way to get food that sounds bad. Like, I know, especially like when I do food at theme parks and things like that, people are like, "Why do you want that? It sounds terrible." And I'm like, to me, it sounds good. It just sounds interesting, sounds unique. So I'll try and get that kind of stuff. So I don't usually try to get bad things. I mean, it's recency bias here, but those caprese cheese curds were pretty bad.
The worst ever?
I mean, like I said, I don't go out of my way for bad things. Like, I mean,
that sounds like bragging to me.
It's not bragging. It's not bragging. It's just being smart because, as we've talked about throughout this video, the food here is expensive. It's all really expensive. So why would I spend my money on something that I know I'm not going to like? It's just kind of one of those weird things. So yes, I will spend money on things that sound good and interesting. The Uncrustables, a burger is one of those that actually kind of fits the bill for that. Which was still cheaper than the cheese curds over at the Blue Barn, which blows my mind. But yeah, look, I don't try to go and buy bad things. So there's nothing that I can say like is overly bad. There's things that I regret getting, but I'm also not one of those people who's like, I have to try every new food item. I only come to the fair for a day. I don't come here there are people who come every single day to the Minnesota State Fair. I'm not one of them. There's no way I could be. I would lose my mind.
I could see how you could do it, but the problem is if it's really hot, I don't want to stay here all the time.
It's the fact that it's hot. Like I can see how you would do it, but I
like go to different concerts, and we spent the whole day, and you were telling me earlier that we've only really hit one corner of the fair.
Yeah, we haven't done as much as I had hoped. That is true.
Well, no, we've done plenty. It feels like there's so much to do. So I understand why people would come back and do a different corner the next day, The
issue is when I talk to the people who come to the fair and do it multiple days, it's not that they come back and do different things. They come back and they get the food that they really like.
They do their routine.
Yeah, they do their routine.
Yeah.
And good for them.
Listen, it's their Disney, and it's only for 12 days. Can you imagine Disney open only for 12 days?
I mean, I can.
Or Universal.
I can.
That would be terrible. I mean, and you would want to go every day.
Yeah. So, okay, a spoiler for things that are coming up. Halloween Horror Nights is coming up, and the more and more I see of it, the more and more I'm only going to be there for one night. The more and more I'm like, why am I not doing a full week of Halloween Horror Nights?
Sounds terrible.
It sounds great.
I don't like to be scared. That's why I'm sending him on his own.
Yeah.
Actually, he might have a friend, but it won't be me.
Yeah. So, I like the food here enough. I like the atmosphere enough. It's just, it comes down to the same thing I had with I mean, I'm gonna get flack for this if those people have stayed this far in the video. My adventure.
What do you mean
my Adventureland video. I kept talking about how I felt nickel and dimed every thing I was trying to do. Now, there's things here I can do that I'm not being charged for. Like if I had to walk,
Like watching the horses.
Correct. If I walked into the horses and they told me I had to pay extra, I would just turn around and not do it. But if I want to get that full fair experience, I mean, if you come here with less than $100 in your pocket, I mean, good for you. A good job. I don't know how you could do that because of how expensive everything is. It's too expensive for my liking.
We need like a.
What was the actual question? Sorry.
What is the worst food you've ever had? And you said I don't eat bad food.
Wow, I have gone on like a 3-minute like changing the subject because I don't have a favorite. I don't have a least favorite food. The
Okay, then I can go.
The caprese cheese curds for the video here would be the worst I've had. If you're going to tell me the mouthtrap cheese curds, I'm going to get up and leave right now. So
that's actually not what I'm going to say.
Think carefully here.
All right, my least favorite food of all of the fair experience I've had is chocolate covered bacon. It was a trend for a while, and people kept telling me it was so good, so good. So I got some, and I hated it. The chocolate was good, it was yummy, but it's like it was sweet and chocolatey, and then there was such a meaty aftertaste. I wanted to spit it out. Like it was just so weird, and my senses did not like it. I'm obligated to tell you that a news crew did film me trying it. I don't think that footage is anywhere.
No.
But anytime I tell people it's bad, my mom's like, no, you were famous for it. I'm like, I'm not famous for not liking it.
Okay, so,
but I need everyone to know it's still not my favorite.
I have not had that food, but let me ask this question. Because in some ways it kind of actually sounds like the caprese cheese curds, where it's a good concept. Chocolate and bacon, I feel like king.
Is it a good
I
concept?
feel like chocolate and bacon can go together. But it depends on how that bacon's cooked. It depends on if it's like if you could.
It wasn't super crispy bacon.
Yeah, that's a
it
problem.
was like in the middle.
If you had like a nice crispy piece of bacon, and maybe not like dipping in chocolate.
And it was the meaty aftertaste that got me.
You know, I feel that there is a world in which that could be a good dish. I'm sorry, I didn't try it, so I can't speak to it. But
It was years ago.
let me put it this way. The thing which I'm thinking about in my head, where I'm like, I don't go out of my way to try bad food. If they have a deep fried ranch dish here, which there were a lot of people online getting it. That just doesn't sound appealing to me. It doesn't sound like appealing and like, oh, this is unique and interesting. That's when I think of like, hey, we're putting everything on a stick. That's the kind of state fair crap that I personally hate.
It's not crap. It's branding. It's a slogan.
Branding on a stick.
It's great. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. So
I'll make you into a believer yet. We'll just come every year until you love it.
I mean, we'll come every
Stockholm
year.
syndrome, I guess.
We'll come every year because like.
Because I want to go every year and you come with me.
But like for those of you who watched my video last year, it felt like I was dragging my feet here because I was just not enjoying my time, not enjoying anything. And I've told Sam multiple times today, not while we're filming, but between filming, I'm actually enjoying my time at the fair. I'm having a good time.
I kept telling him it's because I'm leading him around this time.
Maybe. Now,
it's a Sam takeover effect.
If Sam takes over at a Disney park or something like that, I have no clue what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing Enchanted Tales with Belle, but
obviously,
yeah.
The mirror effect. Come on, it's so cool.
Yeah, the entrance is cool. But otherwise, yeah, that's all I got. I don't have any questions for you because I know what we're doing.
Because it's the Sam takeover.
It's the Sam takeover. Yeah, so Sam's asking the questions. I guess this is not the outro, but geez, we've been going for 15 minutes. It might as well be. We'll get you on the flip side for the official outro so I can go over all of my branding things. Talking about my branding things for Magical Travels with John, and not the Sam Takeover edition. But
the Magical Travels with John on the stick, you know?
I don't want to see Magical Travels with John on the stick.
That sounds really scary, actually.
Yeah, talking about Halloween Horror Nights right there. Oh.
All right. I have here the chicken tandoor quesasartha. I know it's basically a quesadilla, but they had a different word up there. It's from Holy Land, which is a popular restaurant in Minneapolis. So I was really excited to get something from there. And it looks good. It smells really good. I'm really excited to try it. This is really freaking good. I am gleeful about this one instead of the drink from earlier. This is
Giddy was
so
my
good.
brother.
I'm sorry, giddy. I'm sorry. I am giddy over this because it is so good. It's got that warm flavoring. It's got that yummy cheese to balance it out, and it's just so yummy and cozy. I'm gonna give this 5 blue ribbons out of 5. Your turn, John.
I'm not going to take a bite of the one that Sam had. I'm going to have my own because there's 4, so we each get 2. I almost said we each get 4, but you know, I don't know how this is yet. So I mean, talking about good smells, it does smell good. I was kind of judging you for smelling it, but now I completely understand. All right. Forget leaving with a tub of cookies. You should be leaving with a tub of this. Oh my God. Like, here's the thing. The thing that's weird is you can tell it's been sitting out for a little bit. It's not like piping hot. It's a little lukewarm. Let's say lukewarm. It's not cold. It's not hot. It's lukewarm. If this stuff was like piping hot, not like piping hot like you're gonna burn your tongue, but like actual like nice and warm, like I kind of want a nice Minnesota fall day where like, you know, most Minnesotans are gonna want like a cup of wild rice soup. Don't understand that personally, but whatever floats your boat. Myself personally, some clam chowder. But anyway, this be nice, like nice and hot. Comforting food. It's just gonna clean your palate. It's just gonna give your palate a whole bunch of like pop with flavor. Oh my God! Like the fact that I got this here at the State Fair, mind is blown that something so good and flavorful. And
You didn't even have it with the sauce.
huh?
You didn't even have it with the lime avocado sauce.
I haven't had it with the lime, or you didn't have lime avocado sauce either. But I mean, that's fine. I'll have it with lime avocado sauce. You know what? I'll dip it in.
I mean, you say it's full of flavor. Imagine it was sauce.
But the issue with sauce is sometimes that sauce overpowers. Thank you. Overpowers everything else that's there. Or in some cases, the sauce is meant to hide bad flavor. Now, there's no way that sauce is going to hide bad flavor, but I don't want it to overly give this a whole different flavor palette, which it might. So give it a bite. You said lime avocado? All right. Still really good. But look, no matter how you get this dish, if it's with the lime avocado or just plain, it's a 5 thumbs up or a 5 thumbs up dish. Totally fine. But totally fine, totally amazing. Let's be honest, this is amazing. This is the best food I've had at the fair. This is probably the best food I've had. Sorry, don't judge our cooking skills here. This is the best food I've had like in months. Like, this thing is amazing. And this is coming from somebody who just spent a week at Disneyland. This is better. Like, those of you who know how much I love Disneyland know that that's high praise when we say that anything is better than anything you'll get there. Like, I'm actively going to leave the fair sad that I don't have this waiting for me back at home. But Sam, you said they have an actual restaurant?
Me, I only had one.
Sign me up with a lifetime membership to this restaurant. 5 thumbs up out of 5. Phenomenal dish. And the fact that I'm not having another like 10 of these should be considered a crime. Great food. Alright guys, I have officially lost Sam. I don't know where she went, but I had to stop to get this green apple sucker ice cream from over here at Granny's. Now, this little thing here, it's kind of expensive, $8 for not even a scoop of ice cream. We'll see how it goes. Color looks fantastic, but you know, I don't know if the taste is going to be there. Hopefully it is. Let's take a little, like that's a little tiny spoon, size of my thumb, not even. So let's take a look, see how that goes. Hopefully it's good. All right, so here's that. Ooh, that smells like those suckers that you get for Halloween, which is, you know, what they're going for. So let's try it. Oh, I found Sam. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got a root beer float.
Okay, she got root beer float.
I needed one.
This is sadly still 4 thumbs up out of 5. Once again, the reason why it's not that 5, because it should be. The taste is there, the flavors are there. It's everything we want from this kind of ice cream. It comes down to cost. This is not a 5. This is not worth $8. This is more of like a $5 scoop of ice cream. And if they're gonna try and tell me it's because I'm at the fair, that's why I have to pay the extra $3. Well, how much is that?
This was $6.
That was $6.
This was $6.
Point being, there are things that are going to rip you off here at the fair. This is one of them. Is it good? Yes. Is it worth $8? No. So for that, it's a 4 thumbs up dish. Really good, and I'm starting to get kind of angry now about the pricing here at the fair, to be very blunt. But I do think it's good. Do I need it every time I come to the fair? No. Do I need it next year? No. Will I still be a sucker and be like, hey, this is the new kind of ice cream we have. Come try it, spend $8? Yes, because it was good. It's just the money doesn't speak to the value that you get. So still recommend it. I'm gonna have Sam try it. Sam, do you want to try it? Do you want to try it on video? Yep, Sam's gonna try it on video here. So we're gonna just switch the mic and she's gonna try some of this ice cream. Thanks.
Hi. So I have the tiny baby spoon of this. You can definitely taste the green apple. It reminds me of those green apple lollipops that are really good. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 blue ribbons because it is good. It's really sweet. I don't know if I'd want a huge thing of this anyway, but I am sorry to hear that the price is $8 for this little scoop. Like, it's good. And also, you could just get like a bag of lollipops and be perfectly happy. So that's where I stand on it. It's good.
I would like to say that you could probably get 2 or 3 bags of those lollipops and be good, but that's all right. Semantics, that's fine.
Semantics.
Semantics are dangerous.
Semantics.
We don't do semantics. So Sam asked me earlier, well, one of the big things that I used to like to do at the state fair, I forgot about getting corn. So my family, every time we would go to the Wisconsin State Fair, we always used to get roasted corn. So it's something that I had to do, and we came here to the Great Minnesota Get Together. It's $5 for a ear of corn. Pretty cool. So it's corn. I kind of think we all know how it's going to taste, but let's just make sure that those memories are still there with it, because that's an important part. And the memories are still there. I think that this is definitely something you should get. $5, great. Like, I don't, anything more than that I think is outrageous, but $5 for some great corn here with your friends, your family, definitely worth doing. You know what, let's just do it. 5 thumbs up out of 5 for the corn. Is it the most simple thing we're gonna have all day? 100%. Is it worth it? Every bite, yes. So serious. All right, so as I said, we had to go over to Sweet Martha's cookie jar to get the giant tub. I mean, for me, at least Sam's eating the cookie. I hope it's actually good. Is it good? Good. So, play pickleball, win prizes. No, never. Pickleball's an interesting fad. Anyway, yeah, so the cookie's here. I'm going to try one. I'm going to try to try one. It's kind of sitting on my knee at the moment. Oh, thank you. Thank you for holding that for a second. And Look, there's more adventurous cookies out there. Like the ones I always think about are like the Gideon's cookies over at Disney Springs. But these are just, good old classic chocolate chip cookies. For that, you get exactly what you want with it. A good classic chocolate chip cookie. Sam, you have anything to add to that?
C is for cookie. It's good enough for me.
C is for cookie, it's good enough for me. Okay, I mean, Cookie Monster would eat any cookie, so have they ever tried to make a carrot cookie for Cookie Monster? Have they have? They've probably tried to make everything for Cookie Monster. I don't know. Not up with my Sesame Street lore. Sorry, Cookie Monster. Anyway, we're going to finish up some cookies here, and then we will meet you guys kind of where we started the whole day, and we'll just do a little spiel there, but we'll have some more cookies, and we'll see you over there on the flip side. All right, so Minnesota State Fair is coming to an end for us. Sam, takeover of the show. How did it go for you? Like, how did it go?
I think we had a fantastic time during my takeover. Even John loved it more than past years.
Yes, I did like the State Fair more this year than I have in past years. Does this make me want to come back next year? That's the biggest question.
He just wants another Sam takeover, so of course.
Another Sam takeover does sound nice. Apparently, I think I need to wear my stretchy pants next year because we ate a lot of food and my stomach is feeling it. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It was mostly worth it. Mostly worth it. Not completely worth it. That tandoori chicken was definitely worth it. The fact that I'm not leaving out with like a garbage bag full of that is
we settled for cookies instead.
Settled for the cookies. We should have that chicken, but all the same. If you guys would like to book a trip to Minnesota here to come see the State Fair next year, it's going to happen the week before Labor Day and going up into Labor Day. You can always reach out to me at jgalarowicz at keytoadventuretravel.com. Otherwise, if you'd like to book a trip to the wonderful Walt Disney World Resort, Disneyland Resort, Universal Studios, Universal Hollywood, Cruise Line, like a whole bunch of different things, whatever your heart tells you that you want and you want to try, you can always reach out to me once again at jgalarowicz at keytoadventuretravel.com. Can hit you back with a no obligation quote. But guys, one of the things you always have to do is keep exploring, and maybe you won't like it the first time. And the reason why I say that, I didn't like the State Fair the first time I went. I keep coming back. Sam keeps dragging me, and Sam just left, and now I have a creepy person there instead. But it's all right. Once again, I can't do a thumbs up. Sam, do you want to do a thumbs up for everybody? Thumbs up to you all, and I'll see you all on the next adventure.